Chloe, and today I'm going to show you how easy it is to prepare your Taoca crepe. I'm also going to take you through some common mistakes you might find when learning how to make yours and how easy they are to fix. So let's take a look at what you're going to need. So make sure you have yourself either induction or gas cooktop, both are fine. Also a fry pan, I'm using a 24 centimetre pan today. A sieve is a handy tool, a spoon and a fork. And it's easy if you have all of the ingredients laid out in front of you. Today I'll be doing a cheese, confit tomato, avocado and basil crepe, but feel free to do your own version. So let's get started. What you're going to need is around 100 grams or half a cup of Taoca flour. We're going to sieve that into a room temperature pan, which I have on top of a tea towel. Now this is a pro tip because it will catch any extra flour that gets outside of the pan. So using a sieve, we're going to make a lovely even layer across the base of the pan. And I don't need any oil. This flour sets itself. So I'm going to use a spoon to help me push this through and create a beautiful layer on the base of that pan so I can see no gaps. Now, if you do find you do have any lumps, just use the back of the fork to gently spread it to the edges. Okay, now we're ready to place it on the heat. So I am using gas today, so I'll be using about medium-high heat. And now we'll leave it here for about 2 to 3 minutes until it starts to pull away from the sides and you'll see it starts to steam. Then we're going to switch the heat off and move it to the side and top it with all of our delicious ingredients. Okay, it's pulling away from the sides, it looks ready. And I can see that gorgeous steam. So I'm going to remove it from the heat, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my toppings while it's hot. So I'm going to add my cheese, and just along one side there, you can hear that beautiful sizzle. And I'm going to add my confit tomatoes. Now I've seasoned these previously as well, so just pop them along there. And then some avocado. And finish with some beautiful basil. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold over one side, one without any ingredients, and sandwich all of those delicious fillings in. You can even use, it's not too hot, so I'll use the back of my hand to gently press that down. And now I'm going to return that to the heat and just give it 30 seconds either side. Now I'm going to just flip it over onto the other side. And it won't get brown, it'll stay that beautiful white color but be fully cooked and crisp. And now it's ready to enjoy. Easy as that. Beautiful. So simple, versatile. You can do it with any topping that you wish, sweet or savory. Now let's go through some common mistakes you may find when learning how to make your Taoca crepes. The first one is, if you are cooking directly over the heat into your pan, ensure you work quickly when you're sieving. If you do it quite slow, you may find that the crepe starts to cook before you've got all of the ingredients in the pan. Another one is, if you don't put a thick enough layer of Taoca flour into the base of the pan, you may find that it does crack. If you work quickly enough, you can glue it together by just using a little bit of extra flour. Also, if you are using induction and you don't find that the pan is hot enough, just hit the temperature to really high to start with before lowering it to medium. If you don't have a sieve, just use a spoon. Ensure you try to break up as many clumps as you can and just sprinkle over the pan. You just want a nice thick layer. I have myself a fork here. This will help just to even out the top layer. Now this will result in a thicker crepe. We traditionally like ours nice and thin, but if you prefer, this works just as well.